not being favorable for you? Saying
no, it was favorable. Everybody who followed. But people are disappointed because Messi isn't part.
I see.
Messi has been involved since 2005.
I mean, the last time he won the Ballon d'Or.
Yes, because like he's the player that has almost 7, and he's the incumbent too. So people were surprised that he wasn't part. But L'Equipe came out to say that the reason why he isn't part this year is because they are not basing it in a calendar year. Okay. They are basing it on the previous season, which is the 2021-2022 season. And if you can see, when Messi moved to PSG, he didn't perform to his standard, like how everybody was expecting him to perform. Scoring, yes, scoring only 11 goals and assisting only 15 times in 34 matches, and also he was knocked out due to injuries. Okay. So we couldn't really see the full potential that we are always seeing him do at Barcelona. So when L'Equipe came to explain, everybody was like, oh, okay, that's why. But people are really shocked that Cristiano Ronaldo is part. But they forget that Cristiano Ronaldo was the top scorer for Man United. So him being part has been, has been vindicated. So I can say that all the 30 players deserve to be on that list.
I see. Eugene?
Yeah, I want to say good afternoon to everybody who's in the watching, and to Eva. I didn't know she liked football. I never know Eva liked football, but anyway, big ups to her. She always watches the show. So Eva, wherever that you find yourself, big ups to you. I think now Shikai has said a lot about the 30 nominees, but you know, when it is 30, sometimes you don't really have questions to those who made appearance and all those kind of things. But when they see the names getting to 10, getting to 5, top 3, that is where the issues start popping up. Me, I want to actually see those who are going to make it to the top 10.
I see.
That is why for the 30, anybody can just fit inside, because the 30 is like an open net. So we just get people in there. Those people we are seen as 30 people, most of them will be sieved out. Most of them will be out.
But were you expecting a certain player to be part that you are not seeing? Regardless, it's still 30 years. I mean, there should be a player that maybe you were expecting to be part.
All the players who did well are in there.
Okay.
Nashika just mentioned Messi. People were expecting Messi to be there. Yeah. That's where all the controversies are. You know, Messi is not in. Yes, Messi will not be in. Last season, what did he do? That's the question we should ask ourselves. Nashika has brought out the data. How many goals did he score in his league? So Messi not being in the Ballon d'Or nominee shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem because he himself knows that this particular season I didn't do anything. When he entered into PSG, let's say environment's sake, that was in June. Let's say environment's sake, he couldn't actually, have a very good preseason with the team. He came in where they were already playing, and the coach who was also having problems with the team, Pochettino. So he adapting to the system was going to be kind of difficult. If this season he performs, and then the next day we are talking about Ballon d'Or 30 or top 10, and then he performs and we see him there, fine. But last season Messi, we didn't see him do anything. People are blaming Ronaldo. Yes, Ronaldo. Nashika once said again, he was the top scorer at Manchester United. If it wasn't Ronaldo, Man U wouldn't have even played this kind of Europa they are going to play. But now, coming in, I'm 11th. Who gave them the point? It is goals that gives you the point. All right, and he has scored 18 goals. It's quite unfortunate that the more goals he's scoring, the more they are also conceding. That was the problem. So it's not Ronaldo's problem. The whole team, Ronaldo was the person who was standing out. You see, it's because of his age now and certain things. That's why people are kind of skeptical when they want to get Ronaldo into their team. If not, I can't even Ronaldo at this time. But the issue is Ronaldo deserves to be there because he actually performed. He performed. So it's not something that people should find is quite controversial when Messi is not there. Messi last season and this season in all goals, 14 goals, including this season that we started, in everything, 37 matches. Last season, what was the statistic? I think 30 something. 34, and you're having like 11 or 12 goals in there. Like, come on. When now if you score those numbers. So I'm not surprised Messi is not there.
But your player, like all of them are.
The rest, I'm okay. But that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the top 10.
I see.
Because there are some names we are here. There are some names we can match. We know that top 10 they will not be there.
Even top 20 they will not be in.
They will not be in. It's just we are just taking everybody. You perform, you did well, so we are kind of okay. These people should be there. But top 10 when you are sieving, that is where you know that we are separating the men from the boys. You get it. So that is where the talking will come about. With the top 30, I'm okay with the top 30. If Messi is not in, the Messi fans, I know they will come. Yeah, I know they will. The Messi fans will start coming. But hey, if they are going to be tweet for.
I want the player that I wanted to see in part of the 30 was Sebastian Haller, formerly of Ajax, who has moved to Dortmund.
Why is that?
Because it was when he moved to Dortmund, he has never played the Champions League before. Okay. His first season playing the Champions League, he was the third top scorer after Benzema and Lewandowski. And also he performed well at Ajax. So if you are putting everything in like calculating all of that, team plus Champions League, I think he should be part of the 30 list that has been brought out. But unfortunately for him, he was left out.
Someone like Van Dijk should have been out.
Van
Dijk at Liverpool. See, the Liverpool fans will come in. Van Dijk, he's not playing anything at Liverpool. So the person doing the work at Liverpool.
Matip.
That's Matip. Fabinho, they are the ones doing the work.
Everything.
So if we can now come to looking at players that can make it up to the 20, who do you think would be left out, and who do you think will make it there?
Okay.
But I think Hala is there anyway.
Hala is there.
Hala is in the list. So.
Okay, then thank you for the correction. Then top 20, I think Hala will still make it to the top 20. De Bruyne is going to be there because he helped City to get into the semi-finals. Even it was unfortunate that they couldn't eliminate Real Madrid and get to the final. So Bernardo Silva too should be part. I think Luis Diaz should be the 20. Darwin Núñez should be part. Vinicius Junior should be there. Courtois, he really saved Real Madrid. Because if you watch the finals, he was just clearing all the goals that Liverpool was bringing in. So Courtois will be there. Valverde will be there. Valverde will be there. Fabinho too. He was performing, so Fabinho should be there. And I think I'm lost. I have to see the list again.
Now
Ronaldo will not be. I'm not sure.
No, he's not going to be involved.
I'm not sure because Champions League we didn't really see Ronaldo like that.
Yeah.
You see, when they are going to do the top 20 or top 10, mostly it's going to measure in all competition, especially we are going to look at the European Championship.
I see.
That is the Champions League, Europa. Those are the names you are going to get in there. And looking at Ronaldo, them like although he helped, but that was in the EPL.
But I don't think he can make it up.
I don't think he's going to make it to the top 10.
He didn't really put an impact in the Champions League, so he will not be involved.
So I know this is early, but who do you think
I can't really. But this season, Benzema and Far, I don't know who's going to take it. Benzema, if he doesn't take it, then they are cheating Benzema. Because with all the names that we have here, everything favors Benzema.
So what about the top 10?
The top 10, I can't really. That's why I said
you should.
I can't.
You
said looking at the 30,
The top 10 is when they bring.
Okay. Actually, if you can't, say the top 10. What about the top 3?
Top 3, by almost I want to see Benzema in there.
And who?
And then Hala. I'm kind of doubting, but Benzema. Wait, let me check the list again. Benzema, maybe I'll go for. No, Sergio Mane.
Mohamed Salah.
I mean, Sergio Mane can be there, and Sergio Mane can be because
of what happened at African Cup of Nations.
African Cup of Nations,
he will be
there. So top 3, Benzema, Sergio Mane,
and Thibaut Courtois too can be there.
Goalkeeper.
Because what he did, if it wasn't for Thibaut Courtois, Real Madrid would have been eliminated during the PSG, Real Madrid versus PSG.
Yeah.
He saved them. And during the finals too, I think Liverpool was just playing, it was Liverpool versus Courtois during the finals.
So you believe
the goal just came when Liverpool defense just switched off and Vinicius Junior scored the goal.
But then, looking at Courtois, you have to look at Modric.
Yeah.
Because this guy against Chelsea, there was this pass he gave to Rodrigo.
To score.
Which actually killed this game. Everybody was talking about the goal. Modric in the setup of Madrid actually helped the Madrid a lot. So it's going to be difficult in the top 3 anyway. It's Casemiro, you see. But we are looking at the saves and the contribution to the goals. Most of the time, that's what football has. I mean, that's what we've got into about goals and who actually scored. That's what we've got into. We always ignore those people who are doing the dirty works. You get it. You are eliminating them when we are talking about goals. But if not, then we could talk about the Modric in there. We could talk about some midfielders who are doing a lot of, because Casemiro did a lot of work. People didn't really see what he did. But he actually helped the Madrid team when it comes to the midfield, because if you look at Modric and Kroos, looking at Casemiro is the only person who has that kind of strength to do all those kind of tackles for you. Modric will not be doing those kind of tackles, but his intelligence and his ability to give some passes, decisive passes, is what is helping them and Kroos. So the guys who are doing the dirty work, we are not seeing them, but actually, Modric
is going to be tight.
It's very
because the list we have here, it will be very difficult. Now, the issue is we don't really have anybody who was a standout compared to those days we had Messi Ronaldo. You know that these people were standout. But this particular season, like, there's nobody that
has been fused.
You see, Asobia and Trinity apart from Benzema. Apart from him, nobody has really come out to say, okay, there's this player who also really did. So, but those days when you're talking about Messi, Ronaldo, you know that, okay, Ronaldo giving you about 15 goals in, how do you call it?
10 games or maybe 9 games.
You get in the Champions League, winning the Champions League, doing this, doing that. I mean, you know that Ronaldo is at the higher height, but with this particular, you get it. You can talk about Modric. The moment you mention Modric, you can talk about Sadio Mane. The moment you talk about Courtois, you can talk about a different thing. So it's like they are very close. So it's going to be difficult. We don't know how they are going to make the list. They have their own criteria for, naming them. So we are just up to see who is going to be. But I don't want to see Van Dijk in there.
Van Dijk is going to be bad.
I don't want to see Van Dijk in there.
Whether you like it or not, it's going bad. So we are going for a quick highlights break. Yes, when we come back, we have our next discussion to talk about. The Black Princesses. Yes, they are going to play against the Netherlands this evening, and hopefully, if they are able to, win this particular game, they can have a stay in the group stages. So wait, we will be right back.
Had lost on the 2 most recent visits to the southwestern city. A capacity crowd of just over 34,000. Initial 1-0 at the break. Gregoritsch boring a hole in a defence led by Nico Schlotterbeck facing his former team. Dortmund was sloppy for much of the all.
The first game of the season at the Etihad, and all eyes on...
Welcome from that quick highlights break over there. Yes, like I said earlier before we went for that break, the Black Princesses, yes, they are to play Netherlands this coming evening. And if they win this particular match, there's a slight possibility as to if they will still stay back in the group stages. But if they lose, they are coming back to Ghana, which is really sad. Cecilia Nyama coming out to say that whether the support of Ghanaians are with them or they are not with them, so they are going to make sure that they win against Netherlands. How true is this? Anyways, that will be up for us to find out this evening. But that is what is actually trending right now. Cecilia Nyama coming out to says whether the Ghanaian supports them or whether if they don't support them, they are confident that regardless of them losing to USA or Japan, still they can beat the Netherlands. But how true is this? Let me start from you now.
My friend, they should forget. Because you thinking that you can just easily score Netherlands, it's not going to happen. And moreover, you have to score more goals because you've considered 5 and you've not scored any. So if you are coming to play against Netherlands and you want to qualify to the next stage, it means you have to score Netherlands more than 5 goals without conceding. And it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Who is going to score that goals for you? And do you think Netherlands, they've been participating in this competition more times than Ghana? So you are thinking that, oh, okay, so Netherlands is going to relax for me to score them 6-0 for me to proceed. Let's say, okay, you score Netherlands 6-0 and you proceed. Which country are you going to score? Again, aside your group stages, Japan wants me and share, US wants me and share, Netherlands.
France.
You didn't even score. But I'm only disappointed that, like, I was very, very eager to watch Evelyn Bedu because of what he did with Azaka's ladies.
So I was very she got injured
and went off. So I'm disappointed. But all I can say is they should just pack their bags before the game. So as soon as they leave the stadium, straight to the airport. I know Ghana is hot, so they just went to experience the weather, and they should come home. We are expecting them.
Eugene, what exactly do you think is wrong with our women's team?
There's nothing wrong with the women's team.
Why?
There's nothing wrong.
Why are they losing like that, left and right?
It's because those people who are supposed to help them prepare well are not helping. They have technical men.
And you think they are not also helping?
See, we are here. Let me use this place as an example. We don't have any problem. If the management decides to do something, it's the management. It is not you. You are here. When it comes, we work. When it doesn't come, we are here. We need the camera to work. I'm here. If the camera, I'm not the one supposed to buy the camera. If the camera is here, I work. If it's not there, I'm there. So it is not me. It is the management. I hope you understand. It's just an example that I'm citing. This is a team that is there. This team, they took various people from different teams in here. Hazaka's ladies, Ampim Dakwan, they are all there. So these are your best players you selected. You get it. You brought in Sharon.
That's something. I think
yes.
Vanessa Samson. Also.
You get it. So you selected your best players into the place. Yeah. But the question is, how well did you prepare? How well is our league? You see, so it is not the players. It is not the team. They've tried their best.
It's the structure.
It's the structure that we have here. Ask yourself, why is Nigeria selling? I mean, I don't want to go outside to the US. I want to use our own Nigeria. What are they doing different? Because they are performing. What are they doing different from us that we cannot do? We are all in West Africa. You see your home, your houses, but they are doing well. So the question is, do your research. Are there no researchers in the camp of, the women's football or the GFA or the technical teams? They have to do research. What is helping these people, have all these kind of things?
Yes.
Then you ask yourself again, how are our pitches in Ghana here?
That's another
topic. We even have
another issue.
So all these things, they are factors that will lead to a very poor performances. How do they train? Which food do they eat? See, as I'm going to or training,
do they even have the facilities, the training facilities?
All these things should be in there. Obi did or bad training we actually for na what joins us no me fan no go ba ko no me ama sala the combat do the come level ball because for go nya we anopa ya broti ti no dey there what anopa pe wa che bia pe beans bi o the co training omuyedu.
So are you trying to say that, with them moving out to play in the FIFA World Cup, they weren't adequately prepared?
See, Ghana and Kasa, from the national team down to these teams, we don't, give a very good preparation whenever we are going for tournament. It's all about the money. Or as you are going, when we give you a bonus of $10,000, then they are ahead at $10,000. You are going to win $10,000. Someone is coming. He has passed through the ranks. See, now I say football will teach. If you have a talent and someone is taught how to play football, the one who is taught will play more than you, the one who have the talent. Because they teach football. They teach you how to pass, when to pass, your movement, they teach. I've been watching children, they've been teaching children to say, we need talent at Bobo. Obroni Befa, we don't need talent. Bra.
The academy.
They take you to the academy.
So
they teach you.
Years, then you'll be ranking through all the ages.
All the talents now, the teacher say, more talent. When you training, you don't teach body movements. I watch a game against USA. Movement, poor. You don't teach body movement.
And even some people were even complaining about even the coaches. They'll be like, And then our ball Ben Awuye, once you're supposed to instruct them, be like, pass the ball to this person. But then Awuye,
men I can't just pass the ball to this one. Only say Nipa no say my pass.
Look.
That's why I said we teach here before we get there. When you get there, I'm not the one supposed to tell you pass away. Yeah. Because the thing should be here first. I've taught you. If you see this, I mean, every team has a way of attacking. What to me say left wing and Nyabwa, I was always 7 no Jan because attack here, no, that's the transition. And now says a midfielder is Nyabwa. You the midfielder, you the striker, make a run because you are attacking. But in our case, how do we attack? We don't teach all these kind of things.
We don't even have a formation.
Look at how we were playing against US. Some the ball in the name to sense you. I got the ball and I was saying, the coach actually had a problem because we are playing against USA, a women's team who have won this team before, and they are a super house, they are a powerhouse, and you are playing and you've opened the game for them. Although the referee too is questionable in the red card, who know the mama players on the foul and who mean for so be no ajama USA for no. But the coach was questionable. Here's the thing: you are playing against USA, and then your defense is open.
Poor.
Go ball for back against USA. About 5-4-1. Oh, the Pedro and Pedro be on Afako. This is USA we are talking about. Look at how they were just passing through our defenses like that, as if someone could remove that. I understand. I watched the USA game, the Japan game. I couldn't watch it, but with the US, I understand there were some players even that they could perform, but he didn't. As for the USA, they're not going to try Matra Makwe. You are trying players in the world in a tournament. That's why I said our preparations are always poor. Because I look at the movement of the USA, our midfield, as if so Biambo midfield. There was this guy, I've forgotten his name, number 7. Now I was asking who selected the girl there. Because he cannot make a movement when you're born short to whom you know baby.
Selection.
So I say that the players are there, but we are not teaching them how to play football. Because now we teach football. Talent too.
Yeah.
Who are talent and find then about me. So these things that we are seeing that now we are going to play against Netherlands and we are praying we are going to score how many goals? 6. Before we qualify.
Without conceding.
Oh, so without conceding. Yeah, for conceding. But here's the thing. What about 2 games? How many shots on targets now? Ask yourself that question. 2 games, how many shots on target? Shot on target, you go bro 5. I've not checked it, but I'm not sure they play more than 5 shots on target. Because we don't even know how to attack. And we are here blabbing Mrs. Goals want to qualify. You can't qualify. The issue is just go and have fun against Netherlands.
So both of you are agreeing on the fact that we can't score Netherlands.
It's not that we can't score.
We should just forget that we are.
You can't score 6.
Who is going to strike?
In the first place, when Evelyn Bedu got injured, I happened to be with Fire Lady, the women's club, the licensing club, Fire Lady, and then the women's chairperson, Madam Hillary. Yeah. I was with them. If she was, he was see if you for before.
I won't part the part.
I see if you for before part the part. Everybody is injured into that tournament, and this was a star player that we have, a captain, right?
Yes.
And he's injured. Mukrama was there. Yambono first game USA. Yambono. He wasn't in, but he was there. She was there. We didn't play her. So that's why I said the problem is not the team. The problem is the technical team, and then the management and the GFAs. It will reflect there. Nigeria is doing something good. It is reflecting there. What's the name? USA is doing something good, and it will reflect. Come to the Japan. The Japan game, I think first half they did well, defending nicely. Then second half, who they buy penalty did I
mean, they are defending champions.
I didn't really watch the game, but
I wasn't expecting less because they are defending champions. I mean, definitely.
First one, what about nice game? See, you draw Bianca, yeah, be fun as but I don't blame our players too. It's quite unfortunate the group we entered was it's a group of the USA, 2-time champions, Japan defending champion also.
Netherlands always like semi-finals or finals.
Baby, now Nigeria now say, please, my Nigerian brothers, I'm not trying to. Our group was not. It was not.
It was not favorable to us.
Oh, why you say now? When I concussion, I can say favorable.
I don't know. I can say Nigeria.
So they should be there, but.
It's quite unfortunate that whenever Ghana get this opportunity, we are always lack like we can't always move out of the group stages. As an experience, as a feel, the penna.
See, today, I was listening to Nafisa of Max FM, and she said every day we go and we come and say that we are going back to the drawing board. And she said this to me actually aloud because it was funny. She said now she doesn't know if you are going back to the chalkboard because drawing board near Basa as is engagement. Is there a chalkboard? No. Now what are you going to do? Because we always say that, oh, let's learn from our mistake. That thing I want Ghanaians to even stop saying that thing because the same mistakes you are always repeating. What are you doing here?
Which is very
I thank God now Malta Guinness is sponsoring the women's league.
Yeah.
It's good that they've come. The issue is the money that is coming. How are they going to help our ladies play a very good football? The coaches that we have now, they are not learning. This thing, Fabio Gama said it, and we were on his neck. That coaches know. Our game is too physical. Now football is about movement. What you do off the ball, that is the most important thing. It's not when you are on the ball. What you do off the ball. Sometimes you see the Black Stars and the Black Princesses getting a ball and then there's no movement from anybody. Obia is tactic. Now but look at the teams who are actually learning something. The moment one get the ball, you see either 4 people making a move.
Yeah.
So these are things, are movements. That is the movement of the ball. That is what is actually it's our problem. Until when your coach Binas said because most of the coaches say they don't learn. Few are learning. A coach like Bakulo say, "Oh no, coach Jamie, coach no buy." He said, "Bibian go stars. He's there with them." If they are learning, you sit down, teach the people. See, number 2, when you get the ball here. Let's do an attacking pattern. If you get the ball here, give it to number 8. So the striker knows that since the ball from number 2 has made its way to the number 8, we are attacking. So he knows what she has to do. And now, as a funtum from Obiej Nembi, into 2 in Yaba, I say, one man born, and I say, who says there's someone who is free beside her, then you lay the pass to the person. That's not how we play football nowadays. Now, movement. See, I mean, we are talking about Real Madrid, how they attack. We are talking about other teams, how they are attacking. So these are ways and means that we have to teach our people how to even take corner kicks. People are learning how to take corner kicks. Messi at Barcelona, his former club Barcelona, not a penalty. He go to training and take a whole day learning how to play penalties. Only penalties. Ronaldo will be learning how to take only free kicks. They are learning. But here, when you come, who is she? Doris. Or Bobo, get no Bobo. Hey, you're good. Why? Because you can dribble 2 people. If you dribble 2 people and then your final product is bad, what's the essence of you dribbling 2 people? You can dribble the whole pack as a Vinicius Junior early stages. Or better dribble do So these are things we need to teach. How we are going to play, how we are going to attack, how we are going to defend. You hear a coach and say, "Muna defend." This come on, what are you trying to tell us?
And also we should learn how to pair the players. Because example, if you watch Liverpool matches, anytime Trent Arnold is moving, you can see Diogo Jota also moving. Because as soon as he gives the cross, Diogo Jota is in front of the pole to either head it into the pole or give a simple kick and score the goal. So they should also learn the movement. Maybe if, as he said, if number 4 is having the ball, number 8 or this number should be prepared. Then we'll go. But
our transition, I said this people, I didn't want to even talk about Black Princesses because Charlie, it's the same thing over and over. This thing that we are talking here, let me tell you, next year if you qualify again, you see the same thing that's happening because you are not attacking.
Which is very
you go and meet check South Africa how they boy.
However, we can't always stress about this. I mean, we keep on stressing about it, but it just keeps on repeating itself here and there. But let's quickly move on to our next discussion, of which is about what is actually trending right now. I'm talking about our own baby jet, Asamoah Gyan, in the stories once again. He coming out to declare that he wouldn't waste time at all to play for the Black Stars once again, as he's working on his fitness and everything. But the question is, do you think Asamoah Gyan is fit? If he's ready, do you think he will still be performing as the Asamoah Gyan that in case if he gets called up, do you think he will still be performing like the Asamoah Gyan that we used to know, or do you think he wouldn't?
Well, talking about Asamoah Gyan.
Before you continue, let me tell my viewers to send me their messages via the number on the left hand of your screen. I've seen some messages. Yes, I'll read them. But we are about to talk about Asamoah Gyan. His declaration to join in the Black Stars here and there. So you can send me your messages via the number on the left hand actually on your screens, as we show more interactive and everything. So I can't wait to read your messages. I have some here already, but I will actually be reading them later onwards. So keep on sending your messages. We are still discussing about you can send me your messages on the Black Princesses in case you have any comments there, and we're about to discuss about Asamoah Gyan's own declaration to join the Black Stars and everything. And the phone lines will also be activated very soon, so you can also call and also bring in your comments. Well, actually my producer is telling me it's actually activated, so you can call in to also contribute so that the show can get more lively and everything, as I can't wait to hear your voice about the Black Stars. But the question is, should we send Asamoah Gyan to the World Cup? Is he fit? If indeed he gets called up, do you think he deserves to be called up, or he's going to perform like Asamoah Gyan that we used to know? That is a question that is actually really trending right now that I want us to discuss. Let me start with you, Eugene.
All right, Asamoah Gyan issues is not bad. Me personally, my opinion, and I will give you a reason why. If Asamoah Gyan makes it in the squad of the Black Stars, I'll be happy.
Okay.
My own opinion, I will. But I'm a Ghanaian, right? Asamoah Gyan is a Ghanaian. I can choose to say I want to play for the Black Stars. I will declare my intention to play for the Black Stars. But after declaring, there are certain things that you need to meet. Let's ask ourselves.
Not to cut you off, we have our first caller. Hello, your name and where you're calling from? Hello?
My name is Felix. I'm calling from Adenta.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Okay, we actually finding it hard to hear from you.
Hello,
but I don't know if there's this technical problem that is actually going on, but yeah, we are still discussing about Asamoah Gyan. You can still call, so that we can listen, and so that the show can get more interactive and everything. Coming back to you, Eugene, you were saying something.
Yes, so I can actually declare my intention to support the Black Stars or to play for the Black Stars. But we should ask ourselves, based on what can you play for the Black Stars? Number one, you have to be playing for a club actively, being involved in games, and your contribution should be there. So if you see these kind of things, you are entitled to play for the Black Stars. So Asamoah Gyan saying he wants to play for the Black Stars, it's not bad. His intention to play is not bad. Intention to call Asamoah Gyan is not bad. But what is Asamoah Gyan doing after the declaration from him? Now he himself said he's been off from football for the past 2 years.
Okay, not to cut you, I'll come back to you. But hello, our first caller. Hello, Kelvin.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Kelvin.
Hello, good afternoon.
Please go ahead.
I'm calling from Nigeria. Now, actually, to me, I can say that issue, to me, I'd like to know as a brother to guide from football, because that is not active now. That is not active now. So we have to give away to the African ones, like the United Brothers and school colleagues. Yeah. So to me, that should stay away from football now.
Okay. Thank you so much for that comment over there. So he is saying Gyan isn't really, fit for the World Cup. So
what I was trying to say is now, since he said that, Gyan has to go back to the drawing board. He knows what he has to do to be part of the Black Stars. I know people are saying that he's old, but that thing is the funny pass. He's old. How old is Ronaldo? No, let's ask ourselves these questions. Although Asamoah Gyan is not playing football.
But Asamoah Gyan, I can't remember. Okay, I'll come back to this question. Hello, please, your name, where you're calling from?
I'm Abdul Salam. I'm calling from a farm.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, please, with Asamoah Gyan, with bedroom, the way the economy is going, football is our only source of John, you should rest.
Okay.
We beg him.
We beg you. Sure. Thank you so much for calling.
So,
but coming back to what I was about to say, I mean, Asamoah was given a chance to play for the Gun Cities, and sometimes he's being, put to the spot to at least score something, but we don't see anything.
you see, Asamoah at Legon Cities was not fully fit. Second, his weight. That's why he added. In the interview, he added that he has to go back and train, get his body in shape, and play active football. So he knows the solution to be part of the Black Stars.
I'll come back to you. Hello, please, I know where you're calling from. Okay, please, go ahead. Oh, Pacho Koso.
Hello?
Yeah, Pacho meets you.
All the Asamoah will be Ghana. I know maybe Boko what happened in the family panel, put a feature to the Asamoah the time to Oma Quina and Kola, a ban on soon acquired a proof Ghana, the Mutia Bogan, I acquired, not the idea of the first corner, sir. None of your own guys are not payment, the baby in
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's so honor. But I can't remember Asamoah was going for this coaching course. So I was even thinking that he's even going to think about, he was even, thinking of coaching, if possibly.
The coaching course.
He's being called, to lead the Black Stars.
People are still playing football, even in Europe, and they are doing a coaching course. So you can do the coaching course, yes, you are playing your football. Only if it will not, clash or, interject in there. So I was saying, Asamoah knows how to get into the Black Stars, and he mentioned those kind of things. So for example, if Asamoah can, and don't forget, Asamoah has started training. He has been training at they call Ayas Park or something. He has been training, so he is training.
He's training.
If he gets a team in Ghana,
I'll come back to you. Hello, please, your name, where you're calling from?
Yeah, I'm Isaac. I'm calling from Kumasi.
Okay, Isaac. Please go ahead.
Okay. I want to make a contribution on Asamoah going back to the Black Stars.
Okay.
I think he's done because I can't focus don't be the leader. And also he is not the only Ghanaian player. So I say, and moreover, more active football. And the only was being the Black Stars and also shot there by January. And she although training I get the body in good shape. That time, now I say to you, but Asamoah fitness now, as I'm talking to you today, I don't think a million to have the mobile service on the Black Stars. Then again, about any gym because please Black Stars as a captain and the all corner. Or for the captain and back and which are a lot of issues. But what I say, I think he's done. He's done.
Thank you.
To me, he's done.
That's it.
Precious, let me clear this to once and for all. Okay. Talking about the captains, Asamoah is not going to Black Stars because of captaincy, and the kind of dream. The most important thing is on the pitch playing. It's not about the captaincy. So people should stop this captaincy thing. That's not part of his dream.
It's not like they are saying. It's not like they are saying so call back because of captaincy. But
I mean, just to alert the guy who said captain.
I'm also trying to speak for him. Like he, the way he is. I've been trying to understand the whole issue is that when say he being the eldest like
people might be
assuming. That's why the assumption is what I want to clear here. That's not the captaincy. They can be his captain. He can play his football. Captain and face can be good in bottle. That's the truth. Captain Ebende.
And what
Ronaldo one now captain Eddie Mama Gua.
Oh yeah, I'll come back to you. But let me pick my next caller. Hello, please. Your name where you calling from?
Hello, my name is Stephen calling from Kumasi.
Okay, please go ahead.
Thank you very much for the privilege.
Okay.
Please, I do support Asamoah.
Okay.
But if Asamoah was to support the Black Stars the way it's going, you should give me money. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that there. That was simple and quick, You were saying something.
Okay, what I wanted to add is people think Asamoah wants to play in the World Cup because he has got some unfinished business with Uruguay. And Uruguay is meeting Ghana for the first match. So I think it's because of that. That is why people are saying, oh, he wants to go there so that maybe he will complete the unfinished business that he has. But he should also see that he has left a wonderful legacy. You going back to the Black Star squad, and also let's say Otuado calls him, go to the World Cup and go and do something. People are going to forget the legacy that you've left behind, and they will just imagine him missing another penalty. He's going to go through all what he
the trauma and everything. But I'll come back to. Let me pick my last caller. Hello, please, your name and where you're coming from.
I'm calling from Kasua.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, I imagine also your family. Then catch you. Your player do now. Your player for that team more. The meaning of glory. And as my director thinking like officer about the after back. No, yes. Look at your call. You have to be a mission plan. For the Catholic time, I won't ball.
Okay, here that's to with your comments there. No?
They should after the course.
And Asamoah should also know that Black Star is in transition. Even most Ghanaians what Dede Ayew and his brother out of Black Stars. So he should just say, okay, Black Star is in transition. We want the young ones to take place. Yeah. So even if he wants to get involved, he can sit back, maybe be part of the management team that will nurture the upcoming footballers. Yeah.
Anyways, let me read these messages then. I'll come to you, Eugene. This one is coming from Konedu Clinton. Says, hello, good afternoon to all your co-analysts. Asamoah is not fit to play for Ghana. We have a lot of players to fit in. God bless you for your wonderful show. Okay, thank you so much for that message there. And this one is saying, hi, good afternoon. I'm Sexy David from Amasaman. Okay, Baby Jazz is better than the strikers we have in the teams. Okay, in the terms of goal scoring, his only defect will be his strength. Okay, if USA beats Ghana by 3 goals and Netherlands beats USA by the same 3 goals, how many goals will Ghana consume? Take pi as 22/7. Okay, this one is also saying Asamoah is better than any striker in Ghana now, even though he is off the pitch. But the problem now is an injured dog is better than a dead lion. But now the lion is injured but not dead. So let's go with Asamoah like Miller. Steve from Kumasi. Okay, and this one is also coming from Patrick. Says, hello, I think Asamoah should not be part of the squad because we don't want to repeat what happened in Brazil, where the senior players who had lost form like Asian, Boateng and Muntari misbehave for not starting games. Let's not forget to Ghana, the guy can't be fit in time. Okay, and this one is also saying, hello, good evening, please, as Asamoah should relax from playing football. He should better think of building talent and better still go for a coaching course. Emmanuel there. Okay, that is actually what we're actually discussing right now. Me, Asamoah, pursuing his coaching course and everything, trying to nurture the young ones. But it looks like still up a softball.
He should just relax and give the chance or the opportunity to the young players.
This thing you are talking the young. You should stop this young things. See, Messi is going to the World Cup. How old is Messi? Now
but
every
that's
what I say. I'm coming to talk about the age and talk about the activeness.
Okay.
Now with the age, every national team at the moment is looking for his best experienced player for this World Cup. This guy, Thiago Silva, 36. Getting to 37, he's going for the World Cup. They will call him because of his experience. He's active too anyway, but I'm talking about the age. Messi, around 33 to getting to 34, getting 35. He's also going to play for the Argentina. Who else again?
Lewandowski going?
Lewandowski will go.
He will go. in his 30s.
If Aubameyang was supposed to be still playing for Gabon because he retired very early in the national team, he'll be going for the World Cup only if they qualified. So there are lots of old people who are going for this World Cup based on their experience that they've gotten. And I'm saying that Asamoah knows his way into the Black Stars by playing an active football. Now he's doing what? He's doing his own training. If he signs for any team in any team in Ghana, Kotoko, Hasselfolk, Aduana Stars, and we see that no, the guy is performing. If you see his performance is what is going to make us be convinced about his call up in the Black Stars. But we're talking about he's not active. You need to go for Wakasu. Wakasu na bobe no bo. And Wakasu yan friend and uncle was it AFCON or this thing? Yan friend. He was not playing active football. Sure. Asamoah knows his way in. I don't have a problem he being called. Because if you look at all our Naki Williams and we know that they've actually accepted to be Ghanaians. We don't know whether they're going to make up to the list. But if you look at all the top or all our strikers, there's nobody who's like Asamoah in there.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I mean, today we are so struggling to.
There's nobody. And people will talk about Naki Williams is young, he's talented, is this. How many goals has he given compared to Asamoah? So all these things, I know he's not active in football, but the issue is the moment he gets active and we know his contribution, we know that he's performing, nothing is holding him back to, I can say I want to play for Black Stars, I'll go to Asante Kotoko, go to Hasselfolk, start training. If I'm good, they'll call me.
Now your last words.
Can he face the current defenders?
Let me tell you something. Suarez will be going for this World Cup. Suarez, why will be cool? You will see him there.
Can he face the current defenders?
That's why I'm saying that. The current defenders we are talking about is whether Asamoah is active playing football. If you are active, you can face defenders. If only you are active and you are playing active football. That's why I'm so much on performance.
Now,
if you are performing.
Because of time, now your last words on this particular issue. Then
okay,
I'll come to you. Then we wrap up straight from the studios. Yeah.
Okay, so what I can say is black princesses, I wish them luck, but they are coming back home. And we can't all wait for October 17th to know who is going to be crowned Ballon d'Or winner. Yeah, so we are all waiting for October 17th.
I see.
Yeah.
Eugene, your last word.
So my last was in addition, they are talking about Asamoah legacy. See, one, we've not given Asamoah a proper farewell. If he's going to retire, you've never given him a proper legacy. Asamoah is not going to play penalties again. He has said it. So big ups to you once again, Eva. Big ups to yourself. Sa ekwane ko ebru na mono mana of ebru ni efre was saying. There be Debbie, I'm kind of concerned. You're fan. Or Yarefa. Or that area. So if I big ups yourself and big ups to everybody who is doing the watch and big ups to my parents, my mom and my dad and
they're all doing the watch.
Yeah, so the name is still Edimorat, EDEMORRAT on all social media handles, especially Twitter. I'm active there. I love Twitter. I'm one of more personal.
Me too. I'm very active on Twitter. I'm also very active on Twitter, and the handle is @naashikai.
Me too. Okay. Anyways, let me read this last messages. Then I wrap up on the show. This one is saying, tell Asamoah to back off. You think say Ghana okay, that is very interesting. This one is also saying Asamoah should go and rest somewhere. He can't play with that body. We don't want any broken heart again, please. If we will send Asamoah, then Sule, Boate and Asu should also be part of the team.
They playing?
From them.
But precious.
Yeah,
2 seconds.
Let me read it. Let me finish reading the messages. This one is okay. So he added that if you are talking about top scorers, then what Neymar performed? The Neymar performed more than Ronaldo last season. Okay, so he was talking about the
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, the Ballon d'Or.
I said the 10 has not come out. You have 2 years. You are watching.
And this one is also saying, I like your BT. It's just perfect. Nice program. Thank you so much for that message precious, over there. And this one is also saying, basically, Asamoah should be part, because comparing him to the strikers we have now, he's way better, you know, when it comes to scoring goals. And this one is also saying, hi, good evening, HS Sports. I'm Isaac from Kumasi. I think Jan should not be called. Please, Thiago is playing. in the best league in the world. Lewandowski is playing for Barcelona, Messi is playing for Paris Saint-Germain, Wakasu is fit than Jan. So when they both
which team is he playing? You should just
Even if it's a lesser team, he's still active.
Suarez is playing in,
and this one is also coming from PK. This one is coming from PK.
competitive.
Says Asamoah needs to be called after all. We are not going to do nothing.
Oh,
okay. So
now switching word is.
And this one is also saying, coming from Emmanuel once again, he says, please help me tell Bosu that Messi is far different from Asamoah Gyan. He has been in the game till date, but Asamoah Gyan can't deliver like Messi. Okay, even if he trains,
Let's take classes.
even if he trains for 30.
He will be active.
Even if
So
he
which
trains
team
for
is going
3
to call him
years,
right now?
he should also know that the World Cup is just around the corner. Please, he shouldn't compare international players to Asamoah Gyan. Please,
Asamoah Gyan international.
Is
Ghana not part of the world?
So
Ghana is part of it. But I was asking this. I want to do this.
Asamoah Gyan has been off the pitch for like years. So please, he shouldn't be compared with international.
We are not listening. We are not comparing. We are just trying to tell you, Asamoah Gyan knows his way. If he wants to play, get into a team, be active with your performance. That's why we call you. But I want to say big ups to Patrick Kofi, my own brother at my area, Namche Junction. Patrick, big ups yourself. Big ups. Oh, Chelsea, you.
It was wonderful bringing Sports Drive today on the Wednesday edition to your screens. It was wonderful, having to also let you be abreast with whatever that is going on right now. Now, I was also humble, when you were bringing in your messages and also calling through. It was wonderful reading them and listening to you. It's still Sports Drive on Wednesdays and Fridays at exactly 3 p.m. to 4:30. You make sure to tune into Hstv, and I'm Precious, your host, be bringing you the very best, as well as my analyst here now, as well as Eugene, will be helping me, to talk about the issue that is actually trending right now. So see you same time next time as we also talk about sports. However, you can still follow me on all social medias as well. It's Sports Goddess on every social media platform. So I will be waiting